nestled on the banks of the Hudson River. Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane taking on the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Army Black Knights offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys locked.
Slips a tackle and he's got room. Well, he'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Offense set on first down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. On the option.
What the hell?
Stopped short, and it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So Tulsa's offense headed on to the field. Our first look at them today.
Oh, it's going to play
Last
Oregon
week
State.
was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not perfect. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Here comes the option.
Oh, my God.
Man, oh, man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the option, he'll keep it himself. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
To the air, it's Coleman. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Richardson. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Booker. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but
Looking for the end zone. And that
Nothing?
was incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a
This
And the
motherfucker,
pass
fat
is
fuck.
incomplete, but there is a flag on the field.
Come on,
Let's see
man.
if the offense gets a reprieve.
And your hands and out.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Runs through the tackle. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Oh, and not the play I picked that I thought I picked.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Come on, baby. There we go.
Scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. He'll ride his man on the option.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now on the option. Now the toss.
Let's go.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner goes down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Throws for the tight end.
Hold that shit.
Catch. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Alford. Throws to the back. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking for room, it's Richardson. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And defensive back
What just happened?
don't have good hands.
Yeah, I thought I got hit, so I wasn't able to lead them.
How about that defensive back
Ooh,
getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I bet you can.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Calls his own number. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit.
Number 46 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on third down. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Caught. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Gets the back moving. They'll try the right side. Some hard
Number 6,
running there,
fucking
but
hit
just
him.
too many
Jesus,
defenders
Lord
as he
mercy.
stopped for a loss. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Army!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish your first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing
5
all
people
the
down there.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Presley. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
Yeah, it was.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Nice,
Just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Dropping back, it's Alford. Makes the grab, it's Tees. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Punt is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Try to get it to the edge. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Fires to the big fella, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Off play action.
Let's
and
go.
The defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Got it behind the line. It's Richardson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Turning it on! Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Scanning the field, it's Alford. Lets it go. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tulsa! They take the lead with the 6. lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Reed. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Loss of 2.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Black Knights will punt this one away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. From the 49, they're going to spin that wheel of fortune and try it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The option look. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. There he goes.
Oh, no. God
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, pass the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Unloads it left. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
And you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal range.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Running into the open space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Let's go. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Got enough space.
Come on, guys.
Touchdown, Army. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To throw, it's Alford. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
What the fuck?
Close on that one as he got.
How can I not get a fucking play off?
And now they face 3rd down. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's
another interception.
I hit the fucking button.
Of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Whatever.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half.